Enzo Fernandez, Chelsea not giving up on signing a Benfica midfielder before the January transfer window closes on Tuesday. Chelsea still wants to sign Benfica midfielder Enzo Fernandez before Tuesday's deadline. The Portuguese side has so far refused to do business unless the Blues pay £105.4 million release clause. Chelsea has also tried to sign Brighton's Moses Caicedo and Everton's Amadou Onana this month. Chelsea has not given up on trying to sign Benfica midfielder Enzo Fernandez before the January transfer window closes on Tuesday. Chelsea has been in talks to sign the Argentine throughout this month, but Benfica has so far refused to do business unless the Blues pay the €120 million £105.4 million release clause. Chelsea has offered players on loan and permanent deals, but the Portuguese side has so far refused to accept anything except the release clause. If Chelsea does meet Benfica's valuation, the transfer for Fernandez would surpass the £100 million Man City paid for Jack Grealish from Aston Villa 18 months ago, making him the most expensive Premier League signing ever. The 22-year-old wants to move to Chelsea, but he has been training and playing since he was dropped for one game for going on an unauthorized trip home to Argentina for a New Year's Eve party. Fernandez, who won the Best Young Player award at the 2022 World Cup with winners Argentina, played in Saturday's 3-0 league win at Santa Clara. The West London side has also tried to sign other midfielders this month, including Brighton's Moses Caicedo and Everton's Amadou Onana. Chelsea's search for a midfielder comes amid question marks over the long-term futures of Jorginho and N'Golo Kante, whose contracts expire at the end of the season. Benfica boss Roger Schmidt criticised Chelsea's behaviour in their bid to sign Fernandez earlier this month, saying, "There is a club that wants him. They tried to attract him, but they know that they can only have him if they pay the clause. It's disrespectful to all of us, to Benfica. They're driving the player crazy. They pretend they want to pay the clause and then they want to negotiate." The 22-year-old is in line for a big pay rise if he moves, but Benfica has been trying to get him to sign a new contract as they anticipate clubs such as Real Madrid and Barcelona will try to sign him in the summer. Although Chelsea can afford to pay Fernandez's £105.4 million release clause, doing so would impact their ability to comply with Premier League and UEFA financial fair play rules. Fernandez could become Chelsea's 8th January signing. The latest Fernandez developments come after Chelsea confirmed the signing of Lyon right-back Malo Gusto for £26.3 million on Sunday morning. The 19-year-old will spend the rest of the season back in France on loan after signing a 7.5-year deal at Stamford Bridge. His signing takes Chelsea's January spending past the £200 million mark, while the Frenchman became their 7th recruit this month. It means Chelsea has now spent around £485 million since Todd Boehly became the new owner of the club, having spent £270 million in the summer transfer window. Up next, will Chelsea get the Enzo Fernandez deal over the line before the end of the transfer window? Chelsea wants to sign Fernandez, who won the 2022 World Cup Young Player of the Tournament in Qatar. With just over 24 hours to go in the January transfer window, Chelsea is pushing to sign midfielder Enzo Fernandez from Benfica. David Ornstein of The Athletic reports that the London club have submitted an offer of €120 million for the World Cup winner. Fernandez won the 2022 World Cup Young Player of the Tournament in Qatar and has a €120 million release clause. Benfica director of football Rui Costa has told the London club to pay the full fee if they want to sign the talented 22-year-old. The Portuguese club have not been interested in selling the player they bought for just €14 million from River Plate last summer. Who has Chelsea signed this month? Chelsea has spent close to £200 million this month, including the signing of Mykhailo Mudryk from Shakhtar Donetsk in a deal worth up to £88.5 million. David Datro Fofana, Molde. Benoit Badiashile, Monaco. André Santos, Vasco da Gama. Noni Madueke, PSV Eindhoven. And João Felix on loan from Atletico Madrid, have all joined Graham Potter's squad in January. Last-minute Enzo deal. It now remains to be seen if Benfica will accept the Blues' substantial offer for Fernandez or if he will end up leaving the club in the summer. His current deal at Benfica runs until 2027. Chelsea doesn't have long left in the January transfer window, but with all the new faces already in the door at Stamford Bridge, the signing of Fernandez would not be a major shock. So, what do you think about this interesting transfer story of Enzo Fernandez? Leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more Chelsea news and updates. Chelsea is our name. Chelsea, the Blues. Chelsea, the best.